Good morning, everyone. Alright, so Chris Christie is a guy who is not talked about very often. He tried in 2016 and 2020 to get his his fat sausage fingers in there into the White House, and it didn't work. And it didn't work again in 2024. He suspended his campaign a couple months ago, and yet he still got 2,000 votes in the Georgia primary. And that's just weird to me. I mean, 2,000 people went out to the fucking poll and voted for Chris Christie. Because, like I said, he's not a guy who gets talked about a lot. He tries to get attention, tries to have singers, but he just doesn't have charisma. And the sad truth is, America just, when it comes to electing a president, who's the last, real fat ass? It was Taft. And Chris Christie, okay, well, Taft got stuck in his bathtub. Chris Christie would need, they would have to make a whole new bathtub just for him. Because the only time people talk about Chris Christie, you usually hear people saying things like, man, Chris Christie's fat as hell. Did you hear Chris Christie won a hot dog eating contest? Which is true, you can look it up. But yeah, he's, guy's really big. I normally don't make fun of people for stuff like that, but he strikes me as someone who would also make fun of someone for being fat, So, I don't know. Did you vote for Chris Christie, or are you voting for Chris Christie in the election? Do you think he should be the president? Do you think he has what it takes to be the president? Or do you disagree with all that? Do you think he does not have what it takes to be the president of the White House in America? Do you think Chris Christie is a plant standing in the way of Donald Trump's rightful claim to the throne? And or Joe Biden's rightful claim as well, depending on who you ask. So, I happen to believe that Chris Christie is just a fat pig. He reminds me of if Peter Griffin was had no charisma. Chris Christie probably eats I don't know, 3 or 4 boxes of Twinkies. Probably eats mayonnaise out of the jar. I bet his boobs have boobs. He's got fat rolls coming off of his. I bet he's got it's all in his elbows and shit. Probably. I mean, he's got no other place for the fat to go. So yeah, Chris Christie, he's a piece of crap. And let us not forget Bridgegate. All right, look it up if you're young. Look up Bridgegate. It's where Chris Christie tried to eat an entire bridge.